Pulse of St. Louis.
Welcome to the Pulse of St. Louis. I'm Jasmine Huda. The community is rallying for a critically injured Ferguson police officer who's been hospitalized for nearly 2 months.
We're going to get through this. You have an army behind you of friends, family, and this entire St. Louis community.
That was Christina Bailey. She's a sister of Ferguson police officer Travis T.J. Brown. On August 9, 10 years to the day of Michael Brown's death, Officer Brown was knocked to the ground by a protester outside the Ferguson Police Department. The officer remains in the ICU with a brain injury. As you can see here, the St. Louis area is T.J. strong. A variety of fundraisers and events have taken place to support the 36-year-old officer and his family. Just last week, a local organization raised $14,000, one single event, to go toward the officer's medical bills.
It's all about raising money, and this time it's for Officer Brown.
Working in the hospital, it would help benefit this family who is obviously needing our help.
Well, joining us to talk about how Officer Travis T.J. Brown and his family are doing and how you can support them, we have two guests here in studio. Terrence Monroe is a close friend of Officer Brown and the Brown family and a sergeant with St. Louis County Police. We also have with us Corey Schonhorst. He is a brand ambassador for the St. Louis Hero Network, which hosted one of the recent fundraisers. Thanks to both of you for being here.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Terrence, I'm going to ask you the question everyone has been asking and wants to know. How is Officer Brown doing?
So he's stable, okay, and he's shown remarkable progress. We want to thank everyone for the prayers and for the support that they've given him and they've given the family. Without that, this would certainly be more difficult than what it already is. With that being said, doctors are continuing to run tests and procedures, and so we still need those prayers. We still need that support. And then in the near future, the family is going to put out an actual statement just to update everyone on his progress once they have an accurate site picture.
Well, we are glad to hear that he is making progress. We all have been thinking about him. You know, we were showing these pictures. That's him with his father just a couple months ago. Tell us about Travis Brown. He's a father. He's a son. He's a good friend.
You know, that is my road dog. That is my right hand. When I need something, he's my sounding board. He's there. We share everything, and he's just a good, solid man. This is a man that's a family man that loves his family, loves his mother, loves loves the community as well. He's also a man of faith, and the support that we've gotten has been nice, but our faith has been everything as we transition into this situation that we find ourselves in now.
I remember speaking with his sister Christina a couple months ago. She talked about faith and how important that is to the family, and I know you also expressed support. There are T-shirts that have been created to support the family, to support Travis. Tell us about them.
Yes, so the T-shirts were created to honor him, and also to support him and his family. They have various colors: blue, black, and white. They have a dry fit option. They also have a cotton option. I'm actually wearing one right now, and I like it, and it's nice because we are supporting him, which is the ultimate goal.
And those medical bills, they add up quickly.
They do.
Another way that your friend has been supported and his family is through the St. Louis Hero Network. Corey is a brand ambassador. You guys put on an event last week, and we all remember what it was like last Friday. It was like a monsoon in the St. Louis area, which is not good when you have a golfing event.
Right.
So it was, that part of the fundraiser was called off, but you guys still had the benefit. Tell us what happened, how much you raised.
Well, when you have a situation like this where there's an individual in need who is constantly putting themselves in danger and willing to go into situations and put their life on the line, you don't cancel it because of a little rain, right? So
Absolutely.
rain or shine, we figured out a way to do it. We were blessed enough to be working with Johnny's Hideaway, and they agreed to bring everyone into their location and host the entire event. So what would have been something that may have had to wait months down the road because of other events was able to take place, and we were able to raise $14,000, which is, you know, again, like we're talking about here, it's more about faith. The monetary part helps, but the cool thing about that situation and about the individuals involved in that situation is I think that there's a lot of faith around these individuals. And you take politics aside, you take all these things out aside, when the individual's in need who is there to help their community and who is a family man, and it's not about what they're doing, it's about how can we get this person back to being who they need to be in their community and their family.
And that is part of the mission of the Hero Network. What was your reaction, Terrence? Because you two were chatting before we all came in studio to hear that, what, $14,000?
Yeah.
That was news to me. That is outstanding, and that exceeds mine and the family's expectation. If I can be honest, that is impressive, and it's so meaningful and thankful, because what we've seen here is the community and the response from the community that has been so huge to the Brown family. Thank you all.
They've heard from a lot of people. I know there's a long list of supporters, and you know, how does it feel knowing that total strangers got together, put on this event, and they did it for him and his family?
You know, a situation like that just warms my heart. And anyone, I think, would have the same response, because we're all people in this world trying to get along and move forward and do what we have to do. And when we have situations like this, which is tragic and difficult to deal with, we're not alone. And this situation tells us we are not alone. There's a community, the St. Louis community, that is able and willing to rally around an entire family, entire person, and support them, rain or shine.
Literally rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
And, you know, 2 months into this, I know that this has got to affect you personally. You've known him for some time, at each other's wedding. Is that right? Tell us how you and Officer Brown met.
So we met working on midnights in St. Louis County in our Central County precinct, the 2nd precinct, and he started.
Tell us the story here.
So this was during a food drive. This was a food drive. This is our very first food drive during COVID in 2020. Our unit, the Special Response Unit, was tasked with the security of this event and also directing traffic. And as you can see, we got our vest on. We are out there directing traffic, keeping a watchful eye, and it was so astonishing to see, again, the community helping everyone in need with these food drives, which we did often, and it was huge to support the community in that way.
Well, that's one thing about St. Louis, and Corey, you know this too. We step up to support those who are in need and those who need support. I know we've got the T-shirt sales. Are there any other events coming up to support the Brown family?
Yes, so here pretty soon, on October 19th, we are going to be doing a dine-out day. And so what that's going to look like is different restaurants. They're going to be able to show support by donating a certain amount of proceeds that they get for that day back to the family to kind of assist them further.
Got it. And in addition to that, we've got the T-shirt sales. There is a GoFundMe account. And, of course, there's Backstoppers, which is also stepping up.
Backstoppers has been huge. Absolutely.
All right.
And smaller organizations around the city as well, as we discussed. You know, there's Will Be Inspired. Will
my God.
Our law enforcement jumped into action as he does and was doing that. And we're going to another organization, Chasing Dreams, that I'm part of, is going to donate whatever our exceeding amount is over our goal on our November 2nd event. Will also go to the family to help out.
Well, this has been a tough time, but it makes you feel good knowing that people are coming together in this time of need. And thank you both for coming on to talk about Officer Brown and his family and how the community is supporting them. And please tell the family again that we are thinking of them.
I will. I will.
All right.
Yes. Thank you. We appreciate it. We need it.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Of course, Terrence Monroe and Corey Schonhorst. Coming up on the Pulse of St. Louis, this is breast